Aloha. Thanks for tuning in to exercise today. We'll get started in just a couple minutes. Make sure to set your space. Room enough to step side to side and extend your arms side to side as well. You might check if you're wearing shoes that they're tied. And some water close by, always recommended. Happy holidays! We're in the thick of it now. Let's begin, shall we? With a little march in place. As we do, we get our legs moving. Good work. Moving the feet, move the legs, and moving your arms. Give me a toe tap now to stretch the front of your foot. Looks like this. Tap the toes. Good. Perhaps still with the arms a little swinging. Toe tap side, arms away. Arms swing away from the toe taps, if you can manage it. Good. Now, arms up in line with the shoulders. We'll take toe taps back. I forgot to remind you about the music today. If you care to set some background music, by all means do. You can move along to it, or you can follow along with me. A tempo is really something personal, though. I'd rather you be moving faster or slower than me. I'm still tuning in. Open your arms now wide. Take a heel tap forward. So now the toes pull back as you send your heel forward. Good. Arms will swing with the heel tap side. This way. Can you feel it already? In your arms? How about in the breath? Don't forget to breathe. Breathe fully. Arms up again. And we'll try for the heel tap back. It's hard to get to. Notice the foot is flexed as it moves back. Toes do not touch down. Ideally, just the heel. Good. Little march, please, where we started. It's nice to return to this as our resting spot. If ever you lose your place, not sure what to do, can't follow along, come back to a simple march. Let's take our knees high. And just off of this march, knees higher. Higher, higher, as you see fit. Of course, you can always go smaller. Higher, higher, smaller. And it's fun to play with the shape and the height of the knee here. You don't have to make every one a strain. You don't have to make any of them a strain. Small is just as good, so long as it's bigger than your simple march. I like to change the shape regularly, smaller, bigger, as you like. Not so bad, huh? Let's take the high knees out to the side. Again, it can be higher or lower. Knees are lifting high and to the side. Would you bring your arms up and down with me? Like this, yeah. It's kind of silly. Smaller, it's fine. Bigger, fine. Don't forget to breathe. Guys, elbows towards knee front. Looks like this. Oh, now, notice the pelvis does not twist, but the ribs do. And the shoulders. Getting the elbow towards the knee. Elbow to knee side. Could be smaller. Could be more intense. Listen to your body. Find a tempo that works for you. A size that works for you. March. Good. Into the shoulders. Inhale, shrug them. Exhale, let them down. Inhale, big and tough. Exhale, shoulders down. Puff yourself up. With that inhale, good. Exhale down, back to normal. Couple more, up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, shake out the arms. Shake your right leg. Left leg. You can always do the leg shape with your toes on the ground. More or less, remember. Bigger or smaller. Side to side. Couple more. Shaking the legs, shaking the arms. Good. Other side. Back to march. Hands to shoulders. While you're marching, we'll take the elbows back, elbows up, and around. Good. Again. As the elbows come forward, release your arms, and then hands come back to shoulders. Elbows circle, arms release. Couple more. And you can always take the march away if you need to focus on the arms. Change direction. Arms extend, up and back, and then they come down. Elbows bend, hands to shoulders. Elbows do the circling. As elbows are up and back, the arms extend. Again. Couple more. Good. With the arms circle, inhale, arms up. Hands touch overhead. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Couple more. Few more. Moving with your breath. Exhale, arms down. Good. Again with the arms, moving up and down. Hands to shoulders to start. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press the arms overhead. Inhale, arms come down. Exhale, up. Inhale a few or 4 steps back. Exhale a few or 4 steps forward. Inhale, chambers the arms. Exhale, explode out. Inhale back, exhale forth, arms down, arms up. Inhale down and exhale up. Good. Arms down. Wide stance. Touch for the knees. Feet stop. Good. So, higher or lower, you touch towards the knees. You don't have to get there. Some of you may pass the knee. Some of you not even there. Be nice to the body, please. No need to strain it. You don't have to whip from side to side either. You could move more slowly. Listening to your body. Can you feel it yet? In the muscles that run along your side? March the feet together. A similar quality to this next exercise. Let's start with the right leg. Fall out, come up and out, back to up. There's a moment of falling here, I hope. And then you catch yourself, push back to center. A moment of falling. Good. One more time, please. Other side. Good. Down and up. You can present both arms. You could present one arm. You could present none arm. One more time, please. Good. Right leg, then left leg. Forward. Find arms that are comfortable for you. You can move them out and in. Together. Or one at a time. Or the other one at a time. And as we discussed, there's none at a time. Do as you see fit with the arms. Again, alternating sides, let's go back and forth. Step back, push forward. There's a moment of falling back. Be careful. Yes. March. Careful with this next one. We'll be stepping the right leg straight back, but I'm going to give you the side view. Right knee up, step it back. Pull it up, switch sides. Step back, pull up, switch sides. Step back, pull up, switch sides. It's a lunge back, lift the knee, switch sides. Knee lifts, step back, up, up, back. One more, right side, and left. March. Would you try that same exercise? Forward, lift the knee, fall forward, push up, and back to neutral. Other side. Up and in. Different quality here. Lifting the knee high as it steps out and as it's stepping in. One more. Back to the march. It's always one more each side, of course, right? I get letters in the mail. That was two more. Last directional. We went back, we went forth. We need to step our leg to the side. As we do this, we want to angle the toes away from the stepping leg. Right knee high, step side. Up, angle the toes the other way. You see that? Toes angling here. Yeah. Knee up, step back. Knee up, turn the toes as the knee lifts up. Good. The fancy footwork is here, turning the toes out, lifting the knee, all toes essentially in the same direction. Here's the hard part, turning out. Uh-oh, turn out like ballet class. Closing in, step back, turn out, step back, turn out, knee up, back, up, out, march. Slide, step, step, 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 slide, step, step, slide. Straight slide. Arms swing. Good. Add a knee bend. As you pass through the middle, the knees bend. It's a little squat there. Careful you don't go too low. Careful you don't strain your knees. Good. Now, as we step to the left, we will arm circle. Did that sneak up on you? I'm sorry if it did. Good. Back to a little march. Present your arms side. 5 curls. The 5th one's held. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Squeeze 5. Other side, squeeze the bicep. Back to pumping. There's nothing to squeeze. 1, 1, 2. 4, hold 5. Other side. Pump. 1, 1. Hold 5. And 5. 2 more times. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Hold 5. Other side. Pump. Hold. Other side. Let that go. Good. Hands to shoulders. Elbows up, still marching. Elbows as they go up want to open wide. Do not let them. Keep your elbows towards your face. Extend your arms up, up. Elbows in. Until now, open the elbows. It's more like a wave. Hello, over here. Are you able to march still? Shake your hands as you bring them low. Wide stance, shoulders roll. Shoulders roll, one by one. Pull the shoulder up to the ear, roll it back. And what happens down in the leg? There's a little follow through with the hip, knee, and ankle. Following the shoulder. Now, ideally, this shape doesn't walk forward or back. The foot simply lifts up and sets right back down where it lifted from. How's it feel? Somebody's pushing you by the shoulder? Oh, excuse me. Good, working that mobility in the shoulders. Back to a march. Bring your elbows against your ribs. Really squeeze them in there tight. Extend your arms back, down and back. As the arms extend, try to squeeze a little extra. The back side of your upper arm. A little squeeze. Careful not to Charlie horse. You can always flail. Less squeezing. I call a faster, no squeeze movement a flail in all the best ways possible. Always welcome to squeeze, though. March. Open your stance wide. Bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Arms wherever they're comfortable. Sometimes I like to get them out of the way, one way or another. Good. Keep the knees bent. Bring your arms up and shift from knee to knee. It's a subtle movement. If it's a strain in the knee, you can always come to still. But if you're comfortable, as your hands sweep to the side, you bend into that knee. Side to side, just a few more. 2 more. Find center, punch. Good. Punch faster. Punch forward. Try to keep the knees still as you punch faster. Good. Step your feet together, punch to the side. Faster. Unless you don't want to, you can always go slower. Now, weight on the punching side. What's that mean? Notice that you're stepping side by side, foot by foot. Weight's on the punching side. Transfer weight, punch. Just like walking down the street, throwing some punches. No practical application to this one. I should hope not. Maybe holiday shopping? No! 'Tis the season to be jolly. Soft uppercut, please. Looks like this. And again, weight is on the punching side. As you step your weight foot to foot, you throw the punch on the same side that you're standing on. Good. Feet together. Open, close. Some semblance of a jumping jack here. Good. It's like our toe tap from earlier. You clap the hands into the thighs. Careful you don't smack too hard. You'll wind up with bruises. Few more. Each side. March. Let's take the left leg out to the side and straighten the leg to bend it again. A few more of those. Down, up, down, up. Hold the next one down. Lift your heel. Up, down. Stomp your heel. Good. Come to still. Bring the heel up to your seat. Hold. Careful. More or less. It could be less of a movement now. Be kind to your body. That's your body. I say you only get one. Back to neutral. Other side. Good. Straighten the leg. Bend and extend. It's this one, quite simply. Keep it bent for the heel stomp. Just let them rip. Good. Come to stop. Heel to the seat. More or less. That was less. That was more. A little more. A little less. Even less. As you see fit. Step back, march. Take your hands behind you. It's that time. Stretch your shoulders. Back. It's really a stretch for the chest. The muscles of your upper back, between your shoulder blades, they're squeezing together to create more stretch across your chest and the front of your shoulders. Let it go. Good. Find your water. Have a soft sip of water. Not too much. Just wet your whistle a little bit. Don't forget to do the same after class. Staying hydrated. You don't want to chug in the middle of exercise though. Chugging your liquid, you wind up with a sloshy feeling in there. Ready to get back to it? Find your mark, your comfortable space. Bend the knees a little bit. Hands to hips. Knock your hips to the right, then find center, right where we are now. Hips right, center. Hips forward, back to center. Hips left, center, back, center, side, center, front, center, side, center, faster, back, center, side, front, center, side, back, center, side, center, front, center, side, center, stop. Take the hips forward, to the left and center, front and center, to the right and center, hips back and center, left, center, front, center, side, center, faster now, left, center, front, side, center, back, center, side, center, front, hips, side, hips, back, hips, front and center, side and center, back and center. Now march. Let the arms go. Good work. Create a little space so you can move that way. We'll take a high knee. Imagine a chain link fence there, little cone. Step over it. Good. Step over a row of flowers. Don't smush the flowers. Step over. Good. Big high knees. And just a little side step. Taking care to step over something in your mind's eye until now. Now we only step one leg over. This leg slides in, foot on the floor. That tones your inner thigh. Can you feel it? Up, over, close, up, over, close. Back to both knees, high, up and over. Good, up, over. Yeah, very tippy toe, quiet steps. One more time now, we'll bulldoze with the trailing leg. Drag the foot in. Back the way we came. Back to a march. Now, jog a little faster and tuck into it like you mean it. Give it a little extra light in the step. Faster. Faster still. And then back to a more moderate tempoed march. We'll do that 2 more times. That's tucking into a jog, going faster and faster. Ready? Here we go. Seat back jog. Did you go faster? I hope so. Faster still. Ooh, it doesn't last long though. Back to the march. Catch your breath. Going faster, if you did, should wind you. We have time then, in this more moderate step, to catch the breath. Last time, tuck it back and jog a little faster. Jogging in place. Faster still. Up to the march. Nice work. Whew. Getting hot yet? Feeling any sweat? Turn up the aircon if need be. Feel good with it if you like. Leg side. Punch overhead. Good. Your fist comes from low to high on a diagonal path, up and across your body. You might add a little oomph with this bottom leg and come up to the toes as you punch. One more. Step in. Other side. Big uppercut. From low to a diagonal high. Down and up. One more. Back to marching. Stop the marching. Bend your knees. Crunch, shoulders and head down. The lower back doesn't move. Inhale, neutral. Knees are still bent. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, neutral. Crunch the shoulders, chest and chin, down and in towards the abdominals. Squeeze the abdominals tight. Inhale up, exhale, squeeze the abs. Couple more. March. Stop the march. Bend your knees. As you straighten the legs, bow off to the one side. Bend the knees. Inhale, straighten, bow off to the other side. Bend your knees, find the middle. Inhale, up and over. It's a little side stretch. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, down and inhale up. Breathing with the movement. Exhale down. One more each side. Exhale down. Inhale up and over. Exhale down. Now, as you straighten the legs, lift your chest, chin, and arms. Too much. Arms down, spine is plumb. It's neutral. As you inhale, straighten the legs, lift your chest and chin and arms just a little bit. And down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Don't lift the arms too high. Neutral spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down and up. One more time. Down to march. The flat-footed march with external rotation. I've externally rotated my arms as well. Internal rotation, you might do your arms as well as your legs. What's this one called? Pigeon-toed, yeah? Neutral, lifting the sole of your foot flat-footed. Open the stance wider. Good. Toes angle out just a little bit more, so that as your knees bend, you can pull the knees back a little. Straighten the knees. Bend the knees, pull them back a touch. Straighten. Bend the knees and straighten. Two more times. With the knees bent, tilt the seat back just a little bit. As such, the spine will tilt forward. Reach down low and carry your arms overhead to open wide. Bend both knees. Collect a little space in your hands here. Carry that up your middle. And then release. Down low. A few more of these. Inhale up the center. Arms fall down. Inhale, they float up and open. Inhale. Is this the last one? It sure is. Down, up to one leg. Try to get your spine on top of the straight leg. The one you're pushing onto. Keep the spine long. Get it on top of your standing leg. Hoit. Spine on top of the foot. Between the feet. Up to just the one. Catch between two. Posture plumb. Up to the 1 foot. Down to the 2. Good. Similar but different. Legs stay long. Tilt away from the leg to lift it. So no longer is your spine on top of the standing leg. Your spine is now in line with the lifting leg. See that line? Spine and leg along the same line, side to side. You might add a little punch to help counterbalance your head. The fist counterbalances the head. Very nice. March. From the march, a few steps back, a few steps forward. Make sure you have that space, front and back. Find the back. Find your side to side. Good. Couple steps just to find your space. Find the center, front and back. Front and back. Front, hold the back. Side slide. Good. Now, as you step, left leg, tilt towards it. Find your center. Again, tilt the shoulders to the leg. That's falling. Hope. Come on top of the left leg. Other side. Step out, tilt, up and in. Little tilt, up and in. Few more. 2 more. Last one. Step up onto the right foot. Good. Now, left leg side, tilt away from the leg. Up. Again. Up. Up. 2 more. 1. Step up onto the left leg. So we have some space to work with this way. We're going to tilt away from the leg that's falling side. Good. Step and fall, tilt away. Last time, we'll step onto the right leg to march. Right arm high. Soft bow. Soft arc. Switch the arms. Soft tilt. With the left arm still up, soft bow, soft arc, switch arms, tilt, bow, and arc. Switch arms to tilt. Again, we bow, we arc, switch arms, and tilt. Adding to the torso and arm here, the legs. Right leg falls forward. We bow. Left leg steps back and we arc. Step feet together, switch arms. Right leg steps to the side and you tilt away from it. Do you know what's next? Left foot forward, bow. Arms still there. Right leg back to arc. Back to center. Switch arms, step to the left and tilt to the right. Right side goes now. Left leg back. Switch arms. Tilt away from the step. Left leg forward, bow. Right leg back, arc. Switch arms and tilt. Come back to your march. Good work. Arms inhale to shoulder height. Exhale them down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. A few more. With the breath. Open your stance wide again. Stop the march. Right toes to the right. Bend the knee. Left foot further back. Left foot, bring it in. Good. Step together. Left leg side. Toes turn side. Knee bends. Walk your right foot away. A wider stance. Walk your right foot back in. Good. Feet together. Wide stance. Left hand towards the knee. Arc your left hand overhead. Big side stretch. Stay here with me. There's a lot of weight, I should hope, in your bottom arm. All the weight of your head and shoulders moves into the right arm. Rests against that hip. Left arm down. Neutral. Other side. Right hand towards the knee. Hand arcs, the biggest arc it can make. Up and over. Into side stretch. Give your left hand and arm a little more weight. The left arm is supporting this shape. Right arm down brings you up. Feet together. If you've got a chair, a wall, anything close by, I dare you now to hold on to it. Avoid doing this one at the center of the room. Grab your foot. Cannot grab it? Pretend you can. Just like this. One day you'll get there. And one day you might even pull your foot in a little closer. It would be very nice to your knee and the front of your thigh, your quadricep. Other side. Holding on to something, I should hope. Bend your knee. Grab your foot or ankle or shin or not. Just pretend you can. It's a stretch for the quad either way. More or less of one. And if you're not holding on, you are certainly toning your hamstring. Good for you. Let go. Still holding on. Other leg we work with though. Pull your knee high. How high? As high as you comfortably can. Hold. Can you keep the posture proud? Good. Relax. Ideally, that left arm was doing a lot of work. Anyway, other side. This arm is going to do the work of lifting the knee for me. The other hand's holding me up. Can you lift the knee higher? Muscle it with the arm. Let it go. Step your left leg back just a little bit. Bend your left knee as you pull your right toes back. Send your seat back, a long plumb spine, tilts forward. And as the seat goes back, it moves away from the heel, which is stuck. And so your hamstring and the back of your leg, your calf, stretches. If you'd like, you might try an even wider stance, an even lower hard. Step it in. Good. Other side. Right foot, we'll call it, steps back. Knees bent, left toes pull back. The pelvis, where does it go? To the front? No, it goes to the back. And as it does, your long spine, still long, angles forward. As you're pulling the toes back, shifting the seat back, you'll be stretching your hamstring and calf all the way down through the Achilles. You might even feel stretch on the bottom of your foot here. You can even go wider with your stance. Lower with your long spine. Step it together. Hands to hips. Now we've bent both knees. Now we'll just bend one. Left knee bends. And as it bends, the hips shift. And ideally, you feel a little pull on the outside of your right hip. Be nice. If you have a bursitis here, you might avoid doing this one. Straighten the left knee so that the right knee can bend. And why do we bend the right knee? To shift the hips. The left leg again stays long. As it's long and as the hips shift, you're going to be pulling stretch through the muscle of your glute, the outside of your hip here. Straighten the right leg and you'll reset center. Give me a little march. Shake your hands. Toes to the ground, shake a leg. Other leg. One more time. Each leg. Good. A soft bow. Perhaps a light curtsy. Don't forget to drink a little extra water. Wear your smile and your posture well. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Have at it. And tune in soon for some more aerobics. I look forward to it. I hope you do too. Aloha.